Hello, today we will be working on graphing and writing the equations of lines. So let us get started. Linear function has two forms. It's either written as y is ax plus b or ax plus bx is c. There are several conditions. All exponents on the variables are positive 1. So no x to the second power or x to minus first. Positive 1. Variables are not in the denominator. You may remember that if it is in the denominator, that basically means that the exponent is negative. So no denominators, no variables in denominators. Y-intercept is where the graph crosses the y-axis, and the coordinates of this point are 0, b, and yes, this little b is exactly the number we have in the equation of the line in that form. That is very convenient. You will come to love this fact. I promise. X-intercept, where the graph crosses the x-axis. And the coordinates this time will be a certain x, the x-intercept, and 0. Let me just show you a little illustration. If this is my line, this point, this is an x-axis, y-axis. This is the x-intercept. And right here, this is my y-intercept. Just want you to have it in front of you and see that. Y is mx plus b. Frame it here for you. It's called slope-intercept form. Again, I told you, because of the b being the y-intercept, you will probably get to love this form of expressing the line. Now our job is to graph using this particular form, the slope-intercept. So what do? We solve for y. We will plot the y-intercept which we said would be 0, b. So the first step, if we are not given the slope-intercept form already, we will have to solve the equation for y. Then we have gotten slope-intercept form. That's what we needed. Number 2, we will know the b is the y-intercept. Then we will find the slope and use it to plot a second point. Number 4, connect the dots. I know this will make so much more sense if we do an example. And this one is a good one. This gives us 2 lines already. So this is one line and second line. You can see that this is already in the form that we call slope-intercept form, because there is y on one hand side and everything else on the other. And you will see that in the second line we do have b-intersect. What is it? It's positive 3, right? Positive 3. In the first line we do not have anything, so we can assume it's a 0. Plus 0. I will write it there. Normally you don't have to write it, but this is our first example and we want to see everything in front of us. Y-intercept this time is 0. Y-intercept in the second line is 3. Slope. It's the coefficient in front of x when in slope-intercept form. So in both lines, that's the same thing. 1 over 2. And now let us graph it. I will use 2 different colors. So let's use red for this one. Um, our This is x-axis, y-axis. Our y-intercept is 0. It means it crosses this vertical axis in x in point 0. And our slope is 1 over 2. And you know that that's rise is 1 over run is 2. 1, 2. So this is our next point. We have 2 points. Find the slope. Use it to plot a second point. And then 4, connect the dots. That's it. And we will just continue with that line. I'm trying to make it follow that line. Number 2, let me use brown color. Okay. This time the y-intercept is 3. 1, 2, 3. Slope again is 1 over 2. So this is my second point. And I will be connecting the dots. Okay, all done. Line 1, line 2. And you will see that they are parallel. That's to be expected because they have the same slope. Parallel. Okay, beautiful. We have done the first example. Let us go to the next page. Now, this is going to be graphing using standard form, which is ax plus by is c. This is information, again, just a reminder that m from these coefficients, from this form, this is how we calculate it. And I don't know if you can see it, so I'll rewrite it. M is minus a over b, and the y-intercept is c over b. We get these forms, you do not have to remember them. We get them if we solve this for y. You know that it's going to be c minus a x over b. And that's how we know. Minus a over b x plus c over b. So you see that this is our y-intercept and this is our slope. Nice and easy. You don't have to remember because there's always a way to figure it out to solve this. So let us start graphing. How do we do that? First, and I have to find my... Okay,